It's been 10 years since 2016 zombie movie Train to Busan released, and we're here to talk our top 10 zombie movies on Deadsville Horror Talk with our new co-hosts.
Welcome to Deadsville.
Greetings, Boo Believers. Deadsville's Ronin James here, and welcome to Deadsville Horror Talk. This episode, we are going to dive into our personal top 10 zombie movies of all time. And we are going to eliminate, right off the bat, we'll say we will eliminate Night of the Living Dead off of everybody's list, kind of put it out of there. That's the granddaddy of them all. It's the one that started it all, the OG. So it's a given that it's on your list. So we're just going to take that one out of the mix. We wanted to do this to give you guys a little insight into our personal tastes because we are joined today by two new co-hosts. Say hi to Haley and Alexandra joining us today.
Welcome.
Along with me, Ronin James, your host with the most injuries, I guess.
Yes.
At least out of us. Veteran stuntman, 20 years. You've seen me die, get shot, kick my ass kicked, blown up, crash cars, all that fun stuff in movies like Guardians of the Galaxy, TV shows like Gotham and Netflix The Punisher, and a bunch of other stuff too. I like to give a little extra insight on a lot of this, some of the behind the scenes stuff that you might not hear on other podcasts. Along with me, my co-host, as always, the lovely Steph Infection.
Hello, Screen Hearts.
She's been in the biz now with me for 7 or 8 years and wearing many hats.
Whatever's needed.
Even though she never wears hats.
No, I don't.
And yeah, we're going to introduce you to Haley and Alex. They're going to take a second and say hi and give us a little bit about themselves. So yes. Alex, why don't you go first?
Hi, I'm Alexandra Serfass. I'm a producer, writer, and camerawoman. Currently, my biggest project, I'm executive producer on Astral Paranormal, which is a paranormal investigation show. You can watch the entire investigation event on the Everett Facebook page. So give them a follow and follow Astral Paranormal.
Very cool.
Yes.
I don't want to ask for spoilers because I'm going to go watch it to see if they actually found some evidence. All right, Haley, you're up.
Hi, I'm Haley Handson. I am an actress, a singer-songwriter, producer, and also a doll maker. I specialize in making cryptid baby dolls called Beastie Babies. So you guys have to check them out. They're absolutely horrific and adorable.
I didn't realize that, but now we're going to talk more after.
I saw you just sold the a chupacabra.
Yes.
I saw the chupacabra one. Very cool. It's adorably ugly.
Yes, yes. It's a delicate balance.
Yeah, I have my collectibles and what I like to collect, so that's right up my alley.
Oh yeah.
Love to hear it.
Yeah. And we'll have to feature some in our on our background of our set at some point.
Yes.
It works name to
Some Bigfoot up there.
Oh yeah, he's a Bigfoot because that's relatives.
Yeah, I got big feet and abnormal strength, but
there you go.
Yes.
yeah.
All right, so that is your current lineup for Deadsville Horror Talk. You'll be able to join us weekly wherever you get podcasts. We will review the latest horror releases in theater. That gets priority, so we all try and go out and see whatever's the newest horror release. We tend to get some advanced screening passes as well, so sometimes we might see it before it comes out, so we can let you know if it's worth your hard-earned money, which is important in this economy.
Yeah,
very
good. Can't be wasting money on shitty movies. No. I'm sorry. I'll wait to stream it.
Exactly. But something about our podcast that is different, than some other ones is we always make sure that we do our spoiler free first, and we can break them up, and we give you plenty of time to bail out before our spoilers. So.
Yeah, we have a new segment that we do in between you guys. I can't wait to have you involved in that one. The snack adventures in snacking, which we're not going to do today.
That's like the tall already.
Yeah. We get some either fun or new item. It doesn't have to be, and sometimes some gross items that we're gonna try to.
The better, because that's when you get the best reaction. Everybody's telling me, who'd they call? I don't watch The Office. Who'd they call?
Michael Scott.
Scott.
Last time we did it, we did spicy Skittles. They came out with these Fuego Skittles.
It was Skittle gummies.
They were Skittle gummies. There were so many. I was like, oh, we're gonna do them. It was definitely made for TikTok challenges and whatnot. I was trying to give a good review, and the whole time he was just So, and sometimes things were pleasantly surprised.
Sometimes, yeah.
I like them. Very rare, though.
What we do is now, so that you have the break between the spoiler-free review, we do the Adventures in Snacking, give you time to pause, plenty of time, plenty of heads up before you get the spoiler section. So once we get done grossing out over the snacks, it's time to tune out if you haven't seen the movie that we're about to talk about and you don't want it spoiled. So again, you do spoiler-free snacking, and then we dig into spoilers. We break out the shovels, yes, so we like to say, and dig deeper.
Yes.
So, all right. This episode is a little different, though. This one's a little special. Like we said, we wanted to introduce the new co-hosts and kind of give you some, some of our personal favorite zombie movies, so you can kind of get a feel for who we are, especially with Train to Busan being 10 years old in July.
Which is crazy.
I know.
I know. So we can talk about that one. I'm sure it's going to come up on plenty of lists.
Oh, yeah.
We'll have plenty of overlap. Now, before we get to our list, make sure that you like, subscribe, follow, leave some comments, share with your friends.
Show us some love.
Make sure you're, jump to the platform, the streaming platforms for podcasts if you're not already following us there, and follow Deadsville Horror Talk. If you're watching on YouTube already, then, go to those streaming podcast platforms and follow us there, wherever you listen to them, except Spotify, because many reasons.
We made a conscious decision.
We decided not to do Spotify for many reasons. They don't pay their artists fairly, number one, and other reasons that we won't get into because we don't do politics here. But we will say every other streaming platform, we are there. So find us.
We're not all great anyway, but we have to make choices.
Sure. All right, so let's get into it. We are going to do and this is personal, top 10 zombie movies. So it's not like best rated or best Rotten Tomatoes score or anything like that. This is just your personal top 10, and
we're still going to get roasted.
Yeah.
So I guess plenty of people are going to disagree.
Yeah.
Plenty of people will agree. It's going to be a blast. We're going to get called idiots and geniuses probably in the same comment.
Yeah.
Usually.
You idiot geniuses picked all the movies. We love it though. That's engagement, and we love it. So we welcome it.
Thank you for your hatred.
All right, so we're going to start counting down at our number 10, and we will each take a number and go through. And as we, like I said, there's going to be a lot of overlap, so we'll eliminate them off of our list. If a movie comes up and it's on our list later, we'll bring it up and we'll all join in the discussion and kind of knock it out so we don't spend too much time.
Yeah, let's see where this goes.
All right. And we said Haley was going to kick it off, right? With her number 10.
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun. I doubt this is on anyone else's list because this is a personal favorite of mine for goofy reasons. I chose for my number 10, Dead Before Dawn 3D.
Oh, my gosh. I love this movie, and it just missed making my list. Go ahead and talk about it, because I love it. I love it.
I adore this movie.
Mm-hmm.
Christopher Lloyd.
Yeah.
Devin Bostic.
Yeah.
Killer cast. And it is a story about high schoolers that get into dark magic in an occult shop and accidentally summon Zeemans, zombie demons.
Yeah.
Why have I not seen this?
My word.
It's so bad.
Yeah, so
It reminds me of things that I've seen already,
Yeah.
and I forget.
Dead Before Dawn, it's just
I'm going to
Wonderful.
Christopher Lloyd.
Specifically, yes.
Well,
Christopher Lloyd is my favorite
Yes.
person. I love him. Always have. And oh my gosh.
Devin Bostic I know from the 100 on CW. And I was big fan of the CW 100. So he plays Christopher Lloyd's nephew or grandson. I forget which one it is. I think it's his grandson or his nephew. One of them, but I think it's grandson.
But he goes into the family shop and
Yeah. He has to
all kinds of
he has to mind the shop, and his friends come in and they are like daring him to play with something. And
possessed football players and cheerleaders. I mean, you can't beat it. It's just
I know that. You did a great Christopher Lloyd impression too.
It's like, please, no, not right now.
He makes his hair.
Remember? The hair. Okay. Yeah.
No, I don't know if I've seen it. I mean, it looks like something I would have seen, but this
Dead Before
memory
Dawn
is
is really good. Yeah, I'm a fan. That one's probably. I have three other honorable mentions we'll get to. We'll do our honorable mentions afterward. That one probably just missed my honorable mention. I have another one.
So much better already.
Yeah. No, I have one on my list that I believe. Did I put it on there? That's similar to that one. No, it's on my honorable mention. Okay, all right, well, we'll get there. All right, so I think I'm next.
Yeah.
Number 10.
So I don't have that on my list, but
Okay.
now I'm going to watch it or rewatch it. Maybe I don't know. Yeah, it looks. It's a horror comedy. It looks good.
All right, so I'm just gonna flip flop these two real quick. I feel like
Cheater.
yeah. So
That's it.
that one should be 10, and that one should be 9. Okay. So yeah, I just threw my list together right before.
Tell my list, but
So number 10 for me is going to be Zombieland, the original Zombieland
Oh,
from 2009. I think that was shortly after Scott Pilgrim came out. So it was like you had all like the breaking the fourth wall, graphics and fun stuff going on visually that Scott Pilgrim just gave us. So I was like, oh yeah, I want more of that graphic. And obviously it's a heavy influence on me and what I do because Amityville Barbie's filled with that stuff. So yeah, plus the cast was great. I'm not the biggest Jesse Eisenberg fan, but in that role, he was perfect. He's perfect. Like some people are just made for something else, and he was made for that role. And yeah, Woody Harrelson, amazing.
well, I have
So
this
good.
one at number 4 on my list.
Do you
I
really?
do because it's one of my favorites. Same.
Do you really? Is it really?
It's my
I got some.
What number did it say?
She said 2. Number 2.
Because it's and not to go back, but it's the first comedy I did from like
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4. 4 is Zombieland is my number 1 comedy zombie film. So that's
Okay.
zombie comedy.
It's a
Zombie.
film.
Zombie.
So somebody.
Because it just changed the game for me, and there's a lot of comedies I have on my list, but you added a 10. At least it's on your list.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
number
yeah.
4 on mine and 4 on yours.
4 on
too.
mine,
Yeah,
too.
see, so
Love
we're
it.
all a fan.
Yeah, I mean, because I deep dived for some other stuff, and I went back because I'm older, so I have a feeling that a couple of mine on here are, I don't know if you guys will even remember them.
No, but you know what's funny? Just as Zombieland, because I was going through, because some of mine are zombie adjacent, disease and whatnot. But this one, I didn't realize until I was reading about it that it was 2 months after mad cow disease mutated.
Oh wow!
That's what Zombieland was about, which is just a different take on. And so I wanted to just write that down. When we get Zombie Bill Murray in that, so come on.
Did we end up getting
Or
Twinkies
fake
back, or are they
zombie.
still gone forever?
They're still going forever.
Damn.
I think.
Yeah,
I think so.
they're going.
I even like them. but
We
it's
never
crazy.
liked them until they were getting rid of them. And then we were like, no, you're not allowed to get rid of them.
For the record, Rotten Tomatoes has Zombieland as number 9 on their top
Okay.
Right.
their top 100 list with an 89% fresh.
Summer.
Yeah, so yeah, it's up there. I mean, that's by score, so that's not
Mhm.
like personal. Like again, we're doing personal. It's just our personal favorites, and for different reasons, people like different things.
Yeah.
But
I like
Just for the
Zombieland
record.
because it has the little rom-com element.
oh damn,
Yes.
I love garbage.
Yes.
And it still pissed me off for a while in that though. She kept running away
Oh,
from character.
just
Like,
the
come
worst.
on.
Oh god, yeah, for sure,
Even though
for sure.
I love her. I was like, come on.
All right, let's do your number 10.
Okay, so my number 10 is Anna and the Apocalypse.
Oh, okay.
So it was one of your favorites, I know, in general.
Well-
like overall movies.
Overall, yes, but it only made my honorable mention.
I saw that, which I was shocked.
I know that's.
It is a musical, and when I don't know if you guys have seen
I
it.
have never seen
It came out in 2017. It's a British Christmas musical zombie film, so it's kind
That's
of
amazing.
It's amazing.
It's really, he was like,
so specific.
when he first watched it, yes, it's very odd. She's walking through, and it's very it's comedic. She's singing and walking through the streets. It's like the opening, and there's just people getting eaten behind her as she's like,
She's got her ear pods.
that's it, yeah.
And she's like singing and dancing on her way to school. She's a high school girl. And she's,
Yeah.
like she's a theater nerd and all that stuff. So she's just singing,
And there's just
and
it's
chaos going on behind her.
it deserved to be on my list. I'm shocked that it's only honorable mention for you because
I have so
loved it
many.
so
There's-
much.
There's
He's
so
like,
many
you gotta watch
questions
this.
because it's so hard.
It is a musical and it's great. You're gonna love it. And I was like, okay. But so it's
Well, you're
because
bigger on musicals than I am. I'm not a big musical
Yeah.
fan, but I love this movie. I absolutely love it. And the musical numbers are one of the reasons I love it. Like usually when the music starts and the singing starts in like a musical, I'm like, oh man, time to check it up for a couple of minutes.
Here we go.
But these musical numbers are so good. Like
It's
the
hard.
lyrics, the songs are so
Really
catchy.
good.
After watch it, you'll be humming the songs.
Mhm.
Like humming the songs for days after like singing them to yourself.
Yeah,
Oh
it's
my
good.
God, the numbers
It's a
are
good
really
one.
good.
Yeah, it's a good watch, and
But-
it's different.
But the special effects are awesome. There's some brutal kills. Like it's like gross in spots. There's a lot of blood and carnage. And the characters are all really good. And I usually have a tough time. No offense to my friends across the pond, but too much of a British accent. I can't. Sometimes I'm watching some of these movies and what they say.
And
We
see,
put the
it-
subtitles on.
It enhances it for me. I
But
think
this-
it makes it funnier. I think it makes it better.
I might say
Oh, yeah. So, yeah. I mean, it's a really, really good movie. Yeah, it just missed making my top 10 for sure.
Yeah, I had to because it's so different from everything else, so I had to put it on there.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Alex, do you have it as number 10?
Yeah. Oh, now.
All right, good.
Okay.
All right, good.
So my 10 would be Shaun of the Dead.
Okay.
And that's, I mean, everybody knows that one. It's, comedy, dark humor, and it's a fun ride. It's
Oh,
not
absolutely.
like,
That's a classic.
yeah.
It's number 7 on my list. Uh-huh.
it's on my list as well. That's actually my number 1.
Really?
Is it number 1? It's my number 4.
That one is a staple in my household. Oh my gosh.
Uh-huh.
So you know
No, it's an amazing movie. I mean, that was the one that kind of introduced us to Simon Pegg and
it was Nick Frost's
Nick Frost.
debut, his
And-
film debut, which I did not know.
and they were both just like for a buddy movie to like in a zombie. It's like a drinking buddy movie
Yes.
in the apocalypse.
Yeah.
You know,
I
and
definitely with Jester.
it's so good. I mean, and yeah, just the way it was shot, the way the comedy was, like everything was always about getting to the Winchester. He's like, anyway, get to the Winchester. I gotta get my mom.
That would be, that would be me. I gotta get to the bar. I gotta get to the bar.
Yeah,
I need to lock myself in somewhere.
I mean, yeah, that was just the one that introduced us to them as a duo, and they've just done so many great films after that. But that one set us up and just showed us their genius.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And it was, who was it? Edgar Wright? Did he direct
Yep.
it?
Yeah,
It was
Edgar Wright.
Edgar
Yeah,
Wright.
and him as a director, he
Edgar
just
Wright.
outstanding.
With Simon Pegg.
And
Yeah.
he would be, Edgar Wright would go on to do, and again, he's another guy that loves doing the flashy graphic stuff, incorporating the comic book and
Yes.
that those different elements. So
That I
Yeah,
should rewatch that again because it came out in 2004,
Yeah.
and it's just so good. Yeah.
and then Hot Fuzz came out like a year
Yeah.
or two later, and it was just, and that was like where that was when you were like, oh yeah, they did it again. This was so good that they did it again. It's just, they didn't think they could do it again. I was like, really? Come on, it can't be as good. It was as good as Shaun of the
Yeah.
Dead. It was so good.
I don't know if it was as good. However, it was good.
It was up there.
What's the in Shaun of the Dead, the roommate's name? If they're like, is it like Bob's sick in the bathroom or something like?
You've got red on you.
I forget what his name was, but they like locked him in the bathroom.
Yeah. The roommate, the asshole roommate,
Yeah.
Todd, was it? Todd?
It was something like
think it
that.
was
It was a
Todd.
one syllable. In
I
the,
think it was Todd. I'm almost
that was so
positive.
funny.
Yeah.
He just thinks he's like sick, and he's like, "What are you doing?" He's like trying to like bite him. Oh God.
All right, yeah, good one. Shaun of the Dead.
Yeah.
Excellent. Yeah.
Classic.
All right,
For
Haley.
me now?
Back
All
to
right,
you.
my number 9 is Cockneys versus Zombies.
Interesting choice.
Oh,
Okay.
I don't know what that is.
I've heard of
It's
it. I haven't seen it.
It's
so entertaining.
yeah, it's like the so Cockney is like the working class of the British. So where Shaun of the Dead, we didn't need subtitles. Cockney versus Zombies, I would probably need subtitles
Okay.
because you can.
I love a good subtitle.
I watch.
But this is like the.
I can't hear it. I watch
But
everything.
go ahead, you talk about it. This is your you do your thing.
It's fine.
But yeah, that's my comparison though. Like where Shaun of the Dead is like the understandable English.
Yes.
Cockneys versus Zombies, I'm turning subtitles on.
It's just a fun ride. There's so many good kills. It's bank robbers fighting their way into zombie-infested London. Just the accents alone, I'm just cracking up, even though they're supposed to be taking it very seriously. It's very scary, but it's just wonderful. I don't even want to give too much away.
Yeah.
You have to watch it. But I do love that one. And the character development is so good. You don't want anyone to die, but when you do, you're like, it's so good though.
That's when they die. Yeah.
Oh,
That's good. I love
that's
that.
important for a movie.
Yeah.
Don't all have that, especially
Like
in
even you
horror
look at the trailer
films.
and there's an old woman holding a pistol. Like it's just so unexpectedly good.
All right.
And who's the director on that?
Unexpectedly scary too.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow. It's
2012.
2012.
I'm wondering if
There
it's
is
like
Matthias
I
Bode.
have no idea. I think it's our first actually scary one on our list.
It's funny too. Though.
Yeah.
It is funny, but it's classified horror first.
Okay. All right. Good to know. I'm
That's
watch
your
that.
list.
Yeah.
Or else.
All right. Well, my number 9 is going to be kind of funny as well. Reanimator from 1985.
That's my number 9.
Is it really? Oh man!
And mine's been typed up. Okay. So you just.
Well, I just switched because I was like, you know what? I got to put
That's my number
Reanimator.
9.
At the last second, I was like, Reanimator has to jump Zombieland. I love Zombieland, but yeah, I remember, there's just some really outlandish shit from the
Oh my
80s
God.
in Reanimator that you can't even do
The
today.
head.
The head, I mean, the head scene alone,
It's so
it's just,
problematic.
it's a hugely problematic movie, but it's the movie that established Jeffrey Combs for us as a horror icon. So, ever since Reanimator, that was, again, Jeffrey Combs. He's been in
It's just,
everything.
it's
That was where he established himself as a horror icon legend. It was
Hey.
the
it's
original
a neat
Reanimator
watch.
movie.
Yeah.
There was Bride of the Reanimator. There was, I think, there was 3 of them, I think, altogether. But the original Reanimator, yeah, it's basically, and it's kind of Lovecraftian, but it's about bringing the dead back. And Combs is I think it's on their list too here.
It is.
It is right there.
Lovecraft.
So it's number 6.
after, yeah.
It's so perfectly mixing humor and horror. The only thing more effective than Reanimator's gory scares is its dry, deadpan jokes. So yeah, again, humor, horror, mix it
Mhm.
together. Number 6 on the Rotten Tomatoes top 100. But yeah, it's the one that established Jeffrey Combs. So,
Yeah.
he's a medical student. His like mentor is this insane fucking doctor, like mad scientist type, who has a thing for Barbara Crampton, who's another icon,
Mhm.
and eventually, there's a reanimating of the doctor in the head, and there's one scene in particular. I don't want to give anything away, but it is.
Yeah, we could.
I want
Yes,
It's going to
the head and the tongue get active.
Oh,
The decapitated head, yes, and the tongue
yes.
get active. I will say that. So that's one of the reasons it is such a,
Listen, when people get slaughtered, something we can't,
doing it next time. Like, I want to see that. That's the kind of boundary pushing that we should have. Because let's face it, that's what motherfuckers would be doing in the real world
Yeah.
if you were like reanimating heads and shit. Hey, you know what? Why don't you bring that head over here?
Oh my god.
Still works, doesn't it?
I'm going to explain some things about my life.
Just ties into World War C where they take
Wait
the
a
teeth out.
minute.
Right? Yes. It ties into the toothless zombies from World War Z. There you go.
Oh, God.
It's a certain district. We
Yeah.
have those zombies in it that uses the red light. That's what it was. But yeah, Reanimator, that's my number 9. And Steph's number 9. So he just jumped right into it.
It's because, you said it all.
Well, this one I actually got reminded of today,
Mhm.
and that one's the Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island.
Yeah.
Which,
Excellent.
yeah.
Good
And
choice.
that is a great, that would have been my honorable one.
I
It
was
was really
really tempted by that.
cartoons, yeah.
About it.
But that's a great one.
And then I was like,
I have it as my number 3.
oh,
My number 3, Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island, and I had a feeling that people would kind of forget about it because it's a cartoon. But it's a movie. Even though it's animated, it is a movie, and it's probably the best Scooby-Doo movie of all time.
I have my Scooby-Doo bag that I would swear. I didn't even think of Scooby-Doo.
Yeah, I mean, it's just an amazing. It's an amazing movie, and being a huge Scooby-Doo fan, it had to make my top 3. I had a different top 3 until I decided to add the animated to allow an animated movie into my list. And when I did, I was like, dude, it's got to be number 3. I'm like a Scooby-Doo fanatic.
I know you are.
So it's got to be number 3. So yeah, Scooby-Doo. Love it.
There you
Good
go.
choice.
1998.
There you
Probably
go.
saw it on VHS. I think.
Oh,
exactly.
yeah, I definitely had. I think I had it on VHS in a little plastic John case. It was like,
Yeah.
Definitely a
I
nostalgia.
do have it on DVD. It's for my kid. I got
Nice.
we had a bunch of them.
yeah, I think I have it on DVD too.
Yeah.
From Cody, because passing the torch.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
All right. Now that brings us back to Haley for number 8.
Yeah.
Number 8 on my list is The Mad, starring Billy Zane. And you kind of touched on the subject of this earlier. This is a movie about tainted hamburgers that give people mad.
Zane is so crazy.
It's so good. It's him defending his family. And again, that made such an impression on me. I watched it way too young.
So you're talking about movies I never even heard of. I'm like, all right,
Oh,
I'm
it is-
making a list now.
It's a tough one. The way they introduce the virus is so good. And you're like, oh, I can't eat anywhere. So that's my diet plan. I just can't eat anything.
It just reaffirms I don't really eat red meat.
Yeah, I've never seen that one either. But
Oh,
Billy
I
Zane,
know.
Billy Zane is like a
He's so
staple too.
Yeah.
He's like he's a legend. So yeah, I'll have to check that out.
Yeah.
'Cause I like me some Billy Zane.
I know.
I love when Billy Zane plays Billy Zane in movies, and people are just like, "Oh my God, Billy Zane!" And they say his whole name. It's the best. They don't just say, "Hey, Billy." No, they're like, "Hey, Billy Zane."
It's one word.
Yeah, exactly. He should just take the or hyphenate it, so you just be all one name, like Prince and Madonna.
Yeah.
I'm Billy Zane. All one name.
There's certain names you can't just say one name. Like me growing up, they always said my first name.
Right, yeah, Morton Downey Jr. Yeah, Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah.
Morton Downey Jr. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
All
All
right,
right,
so
good one. Yes, a Billy Zane movie to check out. All right,
better write
Awesome.
that down.
all right. So I'm on number 8 here, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go with another classic. This is why, I have certain ones classic. I'm gonna try and find it on here as well. Where they have it, there it is. So I'm gonna go with 1992's Dead Alive, Peter Jackson's gory, comedic, ridiculous, over-the-top masterpiece that put him on the map and made him somebody, made people know who the hell he was. The movie's just absolutely insane, ridiculous gore. Yeah, it's just an amazing, amazing movie. You guys have seen-
and it was. I thought
Oh
about
my
it.
God!
It's good. It
I mean,
would've
Peter
been-
Jackson, Lord of the Rings,
Yeah.
he's done epic movies. His first big feature that
Yeah, it's good.
put him on the map was this insane zombie movie.
That's probably why
I've
the Lord of the Rings
definitely
battles are so
seen-
freaking good.
Oh yeah, he's great with action and stuff like that.
So good.
I remember being like young, 8, 9, going into West Coast Video and like constantly staring at that cover. The cover,
Yes.
I have memories of the cover, and I didn't watch it until years later. So it would have been like an honorable mention, but I just remember constantly looking at my mom's like, "You're not getting that." A League of Their Own again. Okay.
Reminds me with the Silence of the Lambs cover. I was like, what is that?
There's a couple, and there's a couple that with just and that one with the just
Oh, yeah, the cover, yeah. When you were- When you were a kid
looking
going
at
into the
covers.
VHS store, that's the only thing you had to go on was the cover.
And I was
You
like
saw
6
that.
when that came out. Yeah,
Yep, I
so
was like, yeah, give me that one. Oh yeah, Dead Alive is number 10 on the Rotten Tomatoes Top 100 as well. So
Mhm.
yeah, I just couldn't ignore it. I was trying to be a little more obscure and stuff, but there's certain ones that are just like cult
Yeah.
classics that, again, they put certain people on the map that become so influential. And the movie itself is so influential, you have to kind of include it. Some of them, it's almost, they're not quite on that level of Night of the Living Dead, where we have to take them off the list.
Yeah.
So I feel like I have to put them on there. You know what I mean? Some of them,
Yeah.
Show some respect.
So, all right, Steph Infection, you're up.
Okay, so this is the one you were making fun of me last.
Oh, yeah,
So
that's
I'm
right.
gonna say before I say it, I was in college when this came out. I guess it was like 2007. But I thought I loved it so much at the time. I haven't seen it in years, but it's I Am Legend.
Oh,
So
I've listened to
I
that.
was obsessed with because I went to school for radiation physics and oncology, and I saw the opening. It was just right up my. That's what I went to college for, treating cancer care, and I was like, I could see this happening because you're learning about all these new meds and stuff. So it really interested me so much that they were turning them into, basically zombies. But it was from a cure of cancer. So it just interests me so much. Now, I don't know if you guys know that there are 2 endings to that.
Yeah.
There is a theatrical one, and then I forget what they call the other one. People like, it had a different name. It began with like a C or something. I forget. So whatever. I mean, it's how old I can just get into. One of them, he dies. Will Smith's character dies, and he takes the blood, and he says, go find the safe thing, and then he blows everything up. The other one that people apparently like better, which blows my mind, is that he walks out with the girl, and they just want to get, like, the creatures or whatever, they just want to get this one that he had back, and they just don't touch him while he walks it out, and then lets them take her. And then he gets away with them with the blood. And I was like, what? The whole movie shows that they can't stop themselves from attacking you. And I'm telling you, when I was even reading about it, I was like, I forget, let me remind myself of the 2 endings again. And people like that one better. I'm like, no,
he's just as awful as I thought it was.
Yes, he needed to blow himself up. However, so I did like that because that's something very real that could happen. So I had to put it on my list because it was so kind of, it stuck with me.
It was
that's my number.
I wasn't a fan of it necessarily. It wasn't. It was big at the time.
I was literally in oncology school when it came out. So
I hated that movie so fucking much. So fucking much. For so many reasons. Just so fucking much. I mean, I don't even know where to begin. But the CGI zombies were the worst. And they killed the fucking dog. And I'm like, we killed the fucking dog. I'm out. I fucking hate it. Okay? So, you know what? Fuck you. I Am Legend. You are crap. I hate that movie. I can't believe it's on your top 10 list.
And I just told you my reason because
it didn't make the top 100. Needless to say, for
I don't think
Rotten Tomatoes.
I don't know if it's considered even like a zombie.
I wouldn't even call it a zombie because they're not necessarily zombies. They're just
said
like
zombie adjacent.
Infected. Yeah,
they're infected,
so,
and they're infected with this. Yeah, so
she's Steph Infection.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's there you go. Oh yeah, that's why it's hey.
Well, no, but I
there's no accounting for taste.
I am going to slap you.
Yeah, okay,
There's no
perfect.
accounting for taste. Number 8 for me. Swamp Zombies 2.
Oh my God. Not even the original one. You're going 2?
2. It's gotta be 2. It's gotta be 2. This is more of an indie deep cut, and this is where I start to get really excited and start to have more fun with the list. Swamp Zombies 2, written by New Wallen, directed by Len Kabasinski. And okay, this is so much fun. I mean, it's so much fun seeing people that I know having fun on screen and doing the thing, but like more deeply, as you guys know, I'm hugely into the technical end of things when I'm watching movies. It's what I'm most passionate about. And Swamp Zombies 2 was an opportunity that they took to really go heavy on that stylized lighting, which I think is perfect in an indie zombie film. And it had a lot of great gore. It was a fun ride from start to finish. And so that's my judge me if you want to, but watch that too.
Oh,
Nice.
I don't have that on my list.
Definitely.
No, I know Len though. Len has been a filmmaker for a while. He and I talked probably over going on 15 years ago. I guess.
Wow.
I was early in my stunt career and I saw he was shooting, but he's in like Bumblefuck, PA, and I'm in Philly. So he was like a martial arts guy and all that as well. So he.
Oh, that makes so much sense for Swamp Zombies too.
That's why there's so much fighting. Yeah, he's a martial artist and all. That's how we come to meet each other. And that's why I never ended up working with him because he just coordinated all his own stunts and stuff. And I was like, it's a bit of a far drive for me to come out and work for credit and lunch. Like, good luck.
Yeah.
So
I think they pulled it off in Swamp Zombies too. So
cool. All right, so we are on number 7.
Oh, so intimidating starting off the next round each time.
Yep.
Dun, 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 dun. Number 7 is World War Z. I love and hate this movie. So I had to put it on the list. Oh goodness, where do I begin? I liked the general idea of it. The casting, I feel, was questionable at times. And what really makes me I had to put it on here is the hyper realism, because I watched this movie shortly after being in a real stampede and I had a panic attack.
Oh,
So I watched this in the theaters with my father with a death grip on the armrails beside me. And I'm like, they nailed that shit. So props.
You were in a stampede?
In Philly, yes.
Oh,
People were like,
So we want some people here.
context.
4th of July, someone shot to the crowd.
yeah.
So
Exactly, that's
I'm
before-
nervous to see you guys today. But I know.
we're not.
Philly,
You're not gonna stampede me.
No.
But no, there was some, and then the toothless thing. I was like, oh my god, that's so terrible, but brilliant. So a little props for that out there. But yeah, that's number 7 on my list.
Yeah.
Lots to hate, but some.
Yeah, I hate that one too. I fucking hate it. I fucking hate it. And I have personal reasons for hate, but before I get to the personal reasons to hate, I just hate CGI zombies.
Yeah.
I just
Clearly.
fucking hate CGI zombies. I hate that shit. There is nothing worse than CGI zombies. I grew up on real practical zombies and practical special effects and makeup.
Climbing up the wall.
So,
Oh my god.
look, I get it. For the scale that they had to do World War Z, I get that they couldn't go practical for that because it is like hordes climbing and using.
They could have just asked you to be thrown off the wall.
Well, that's what brings me to my other reason I hate this movie. So, World War Z, Brad Pitt's character, that takes place in Philadelphia. And originally it was supposed to be shot in Philadelphia. And me and my friends, who were young stunt guys at the time, were supposed to work on World War Z in Philadelphia because we did parkour and we lived here, and they were going to have us be practical zombies worked in and all in the crowd doing parkour, running, stuff like that. But then Pennsylvania did away with its tax credit.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Here you go.
And instead of filming World War Z in actual Philadelphia, it was cheaper for them to take the entire production to Scotland and build Philadelphia on a soundstage in Scotland
Oh my god.
and shoot the movie over there.
See, this
So
is the
we
inside
lost-
stuff.
We lost work. Yeah, this is the insider stuff you don't get on every podcast. Yes. World War Z was originally, because that part takes place in Philadelphia. There's a lot of Philadelphia in that movie. If you go back and watch, a lot. That we were all so excited, and so we knew the coordinator who was scheduled to be on it, and we were like, yeah. And it was, and he knew that we did parkour, and we were all set to be. And then all of a sudden, yeah, they're taking the whole production to Scotland and building Philadelphia there because that's more feasible than filming it here in Philadelphia.
Wow. At the time, yeah.
Mhm. So that's the personal reason that I hate it. No, it's okay. I'm glad you brought it up because I got to tell that story.
Yeah, no.
And that's good content because people probably don't know stuff
There's
like that.
plenty to hate about it.
Oh, yeah.
I hate it for you.
All
Didn't
right.
make my list.
So I'm on 7. Is that where I'm at?
7.
Yes. So number 7 for me is, and let me find it on here so I can correlate. It's a little further down the list, but I love a little action with my horror. Just like I love a little comedy with my horror, I love a little action. And 2018's Overlord, starring Wyatt Russell, among others, I absolutely loved. It was, if you're not familiar, it's on the eve of D-Day, there's a bunch of American paratroopers get caught behind enemy lines, and the Nazis are experimenting with reanimating super soldiers. So they have to go into battle against some of these creatures that have broken out of a Nazi compound, and eventually they have to, it goes from them trying to just survive and get away and get back to, we need to blow that compound up and destroy this whole super soldier operation. And yeah, the gore is amazing in it. The action's great. And this was one of the first movies. I'm a huge Kurt Russell fan, so this was one of the first movies where Wyatt Russell was like the star of the movie, and we got to see him kind of emulate his dad and bring that persona to screen. And yeah, it was just a really, really fun movie. The action's top notch, the effects, the zombies, really good stuff. Overlord 2018. Yeah, I guess not on anybody else's list.
Well, you said I saw it. I kind of forgot it, so maybe I'll have to read. I don't know.
All right. Well, yes, I definitely recommend if you like action horror and killing Nazis.
Yeah.
Yes, it's
Always.
always a good time.
Yes.
Well, all right, on to you, Steph Infection, number 7.
I already gave my number 7. That
Oh,
was
yes,
Shaun
right.
of the Dead. So we can skip me for this one and
Oh,
go
okay.
to Alex.
All right.
What's your 7?
I mean, does this count? I don't know. Dead and Breakfast from 2004 has Jeffrey Dean Morgan. It has what's that other guy's name? But this was a lot of fun because this is an indie. This is another indie one. This is another like sort of B movie. But the reason that I really liked this a lot is that the year that it came out, 2004, I was really deep into the like rockabilly thing.
Mm-hmm.
And this movie is full of a ton of like rockabilly bands exclusively.
Oh, that's fun.
So it really felt like a love note to not only just, a horror movie, but fans of horror who like horror themed music, right?
Mhm,
That's such a huge thing. And I feel like a lot of films don't really like, I haven't seen it other than Dead and Breakfast. I think it's a really unique niche thing for that reason. And I really enjoyed it.
That's very cool.
So that sounds really fun.
And Jeffrey Dean Morgan, come on.
That's a good one.
All right, number 6 for me.
Haley's number 6.
This is my World War Z.
Oh boy.
Army of the Dead. I love this movie. They did such a great job. But I should have been in it. They were casting it locally. My friend was in it. Did she tell me about it? No.
Oh, no.
I did not get to be a part of this film, and I saw it, and I was like, I wanted to be a part of it so bad. So I still need to be in a zombie movie. It's on my list. I'm like, I was so close. I could have been in that one. But I thought that the zombie dynamics in that movie were really fun. They gave them more of a personality than just being a dead corpse that wants to eat you, which is always fun too. But like giving them a little bit of a hierarchy and stuff, I thought was kind of cool. So that's why that one's on there for me. It's very creative, and of course, flashy.
And
Atlantic City / Vegas.
Yeah, I love that. Our friend Les is the one that's fighting. He's the zombie fighting
Oh,
Bautista.
Yeah.
And,
That's so cool.
That's Les.
Les Price from Amityville Barbie, among
Yeah,
other
he's
things.
one of our good
Yes,
friends.
he's,
And he's the one, when they're down under, it's in like even the trail.
Yeah.
the knife fight.
The knife fight. Yeah, that's him.
Oh,
So,
my word. That's so cool.
but yeah, you stick around with us, just find and meet a lot of people.
So I enjoyed the movie. I had one major problem with it though, and you'll learn this about me. I'll tend to nitpick little things.
Yeah.
I'll still enjoy the movie. I'll still enjoy the movie, but there's little things that I will be like, that's not right.
Yeah.
So my entire question was, you're going to send in a group of mercenaries, military trained, paramilitary mercenary type dudes who have been in the military, know weapons inside and out, and you're telling me you're sending them into a zombie infested area and they need to be quiet, right? Shh, don't let the zombies.
This part,
And-
God, I hated that part.
Not one of them packs a suppressor. Not
Yes.
one person puts a silencer on their gun, puts a suppressor on their gun. None. There was not one.
My father's a sharpshooter, did not point that out.
When we
Because he loves that movie too.
because it was an extra
I'll have to bring that
As
up.
soon as they shot and they're in when they're going through
I
the
forgot.
casino and one of them has to shoot her, I'm like, why is nobody wearing a silencer?
Word.
They knew they were going into zombies and they knew that noise is what activates them.
That's terrible.
They drove me insane. I still love the movie. I still enjoyed the movie, but like I said, I'll still have
You called
movies,
it
but
the second
certain
they
things
shot
like that, I'm just like, oh my god, nobody thought of that.
I've gotten into shooting since watching this movie the first time, so now I'm not going to be able to ever unsee it.
See, he ruins movies for you. He ruins movies.
Now your next movie where something like that happens, you'll be like, should have brought a silencer, rookie.
Oh, there's so much more that I now notice because after years, I'm like, I used to be dumbly like, oh, so good. And now I'm like, why did they make that decision? Why did they make that
Fair,
decision?
it is really fun ruining movies for people. It is.
The thing is, I said this to her. It's not just like I'm a writer too. So like whenever I write a scenario, the first thing I do is try and pick it apart and analyze ways to how it wouldn't work.
Yeah.
Because I want to make sure
They
that
don't have to do that.
right. They don't have to do. We don't have to worry about that. So
Where's the courage? Come on.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that more than anything is why. Well, yeah, I mean, I know the certain things, but again,
It's a big one.
And
when
we're
I'm
not
in a
gonna be
scene, I'm
perfect,
like, how do I would have written that differently.
Yeah.
If I sit there and do that, I would have written that.
Give
differently.
us the big bucks. Give me money. Do it.
Yeah.
All right, so we're on.
Number 6.
Who is me?
You.
Oh, my number 6. Okay, so we're going to get into remake territory here. Actually, no, wait, not. No, we're not in remake territory.
Not for you.
No, this is not a remake. So 2005's Land of the Dead was actually still George Romero's. That was his last, I think the last one that he did.
Was that before or after Survival of the Dead?
I didn't like this.
Land of the Dead was where that was before Survival of the Dead. This was 2005.
Oh, wait, no, this is.
So the zombies were everywhere, and there's a bunch of humans in a. It's like a.
This isn't the Bill Murray one, right?
No, this
No.
one's got John Leguizamo, Asia Argento, Simon Baker. This is actually
I know
directed
I've
by
seen
George
it. I can't
Romero, and this was like. So the idea was the zombies. This was like more about the elites. Like this was
I
like.
know that.
Like where George's other first movies were about racism and stuff like this was all a metaphor for the elites and the classism that exists. So you had these people who were living really well in a like mall or like a hotel with like a concourse and shopping. So and they were all packed in and they thought they were safe because there was like water. There was like a
This was really good.
moat around them and everything, and eventually the zombies got smart enough, and there's one zombie, the big black mechanic zombie, that starts like he starts thinking and leading them, and they realize, oh, we can cross this water because we'll just walk on the fucking bottom of the river because we're already dead. We don't have to breathe, and they just walk. Like all this time, these like elites have been living real nice because the water has kept them safe. And they get real comfortable in their little cushy pad, and then eventually the zombies get smart enough and just walk in, and all hell breaks loose. And it's just it was like I said, Romero's last actual of the Dead movie. And, it was just really well done. I really loved it. We'll have to rewatch it sometime.
I know.
It's a good one.
You know that when I'm looking at it, remember the bad Bill Murray one?
That was
That's what I just looked at and I was like, no.
No, that wasn't that one.
I don't
know
think
what
I
you're
even,
talking about.
I don't think I saw that. Or me, I don't remember if I did.
That would probably be an honorable mention for me. I did really like that one.
Yeah.
I think Land of the Dead had Dennis Hopper in it too.
It did, yes.
Yeah, and he was like the main like rich guy that was kind of like running everything inside this. Like they were like just like running their own little elitist commune now because society broke it down.
We know who to feed the zombies to.
Yes.
To the zombies,
To the zombies.
So Land of the Dead was my number 6.
Very, very good. All right, well, my number 6 goes to kind of like a romantic comedy zombie film, and it's Warm Bodies. I love
It's cute.
this. Yeah, it was so cute. It had
super
this
cute.
like, yeah.
He's gonna smell. Please no.
I know. Yeah. So like, I'm like, I had to put it on. I want to read 21
I
on the
would not
Rotten.
be cooking.
And that's where we got Nicholas Hoult. That was the first big like Nicholas Hoult.
He goes
Yes.
by R, and he's like, my name begins with an R, and Julie, and I don't know. I just thought it was very cute and kind of them all getting their hearts back, and it's like a good feel.
It's a feel-good
Who knew he started out in this little zom rom-com, and eventually he'd be Lex Luthor. Huh?
Yeah, exactly.
It's crazy.
Exactly.
Right in the menu,
Yeah.
This whole thing
So-
watch with that is awesome.
And there's no other diving into it. It's just a cute movie that we enjoy.
That's number 21 on the top 100. One spot after Overlord.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Yeah.
All right,
Okay.
Alex.
Okay, my number 6 is really fun too. It's the 2006 Fido.
Okay.
That's my number 4. I love Fido so much.
Yes. So, if you don't know, in a society where humanity has narrowly won a war against a zombie outbreak and technology allows for zombies to be used as working slaves.
So creative.
just fun, silly, good ride. Enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm.
Number 6.
Yeah.
Nice.
Great. So already on to number 5. Guys.
Yes.
My 5 is Dawn of the Dead.
Okay.
That's my number 5 as well.
The remake.
That is my number, the remake. Yep.
The remake.
2004's
Yeah.
Zack Snyder's. It's the best movie Zack Snyder's ever done,
That's my number 2.
in my opinion. That's your number 2. Nice.
That's
Good,
my
good.
number 2.
That's excellent movie.
You
Go
talk
ahead.
about it
Yeah, you
first,
talk.
and then
It's just
we're on.
wonderful. I'll read the synopsis for those who don't know. A nurse, policeman, and a young couple and other survivors of a worldwide plague that is producing aggressive flesh-eating zombies take refuge in a shopping mall. So many great places to hide, so many great shots, so many great kills. The part I don't want to spoil for people that was just like, oh my god, they did not do that.
2004. I think.
I don't think they had. I think they. Yeah.
If you haven't seen it, then screw you.
Nah, there's some great stuff in there. The zombie baby.
The zombie
obviously, is the big one.
Look, I have zombie baby.
Yeah.
When Andy died and the zombie baby, that's what I wrote. And I collect
Andy
zombie
stuff was
babies.
awesome.
ever since I loved, and I have a puppet zombie baby in the other room. Like I just
I have
became.
been avoiding making a zombie baby, but if
That's-
you need one,
I always.
I would do it for you.
Okay. I have another project I'm needing help on.
You know, but I was like, oh my god.
But that's when I started to become obsessed with the zombie babies, and and getting into I don't know the whole. And I
No, that was a
cried
good-
when
that was a
Andy
good-
died. Like
No, Andy was that whole part with Andy, man. That was rough. The stuff with the dog and her, and like the cast was amazing. Everybody on the cast, but you had some heavy hitters there.
Mhm.
You know, Mekhi Phifer and Ving Rhames at the times were two of the biggest names in Hollywood, and they were just
pacing
amazing.
of the movie itself is just so intense from start to finish. It's so you just get
Yeah.
right into it.
Yeah, the action's great. I love the whole MacGyver part where
Yeah.
they're doing the fucking, and then let's get to the boat, and then the ending, dude. The ending was awesome when they finally get to the fucking shore, and he just
Oh God!
to the island that they were fighting for,
And then the
and he's just
camera
like, yeah, the camera, he just do- yeah, it's so good.
Good.
But yeah, also
Like
then
Blair Witch,
when they
yeah.
dude, and you know who didn't get choked up when they left the fucking dude? Then they left the guy
yeah.
because he was bit, and he helped him get all the way to the end, and then fucking and the girl, him and Sarah Polly had like the thing going, and she's like, come on, he's like, I can't, and he shows his arm, and you're just like, oh my fucking god. Oh.
I know.
It's so good.
There's some remakes that are I think better than the original.
Absolutely.
And this is absolutely one of them. So that's why I
Yep.
put it at number 2 on my list because I just loved it so much.
Yep. I had it at 5. I had a couple things ahead of it, but
Well, that's what number we're on. We're on 5.
yeah.
Oh, you also.
Well, hers was 5, and I also
Oh,
had
you
it.
also had 5.
Yeah,
Okay,
so we can
all
just skip me and go to you for your number.
So my number 5 is also a remake, and it's the craziest remake.
This just missed my list.
I love
I'll
this.
tell you
movie.
why in a second. Go ahead.
But it was George Romero wrote the original, but he served as executive producer, and I thought that really showed through with this. But it's a biological agent, and I just remember like the opening scene with the baseball field, and the guy comes with a gun, and you're just like, and they turn kind of soulless in the beginning, and then they eventually turn it was just so creepy. I don't know. It's one of my favorites.
It's one of my
It's one of my favorite remakes because the original, it's so old school. It's I think it was color, but it wasn't really good.
it was color, and it was decent.
It was fine,
The
but-
original Crazies was still pretty good.
I've
the
seen
original
those,
George
but-
Romero one was really good, but
But it's just old, but this one took it to a different level that I think that I like this remake better than the original.
I like this remake better than the original too.
Yeah.
And this is definitely one of my favorite remakes of all time. But this is zombie adjacent to me. This isn't actual zombies. That's why, because it's more of a sickness, and it's more of a insanity thing going on. It's not like
Well, no,
it's
remember
not
when he turns, he looks
no, I know,
like a zombie.
but with a zombie, there's very specific rules for zombie movies. Bite, that's how it transfers. This is like an airborne pathogen that it's more like, and it's an insanity that they get where they don't die and come back to life. So that's why it didn't make my list.
And
I'm a
I
huge fan of this movie.
I
love Timothy
purposely-
Oliphant, and this was
he's
where we
love
first
him.
really got him in a really good leading man role, and it was so good. And again, him and his best friend through the whole movie, when he realizes that his buddy's got it, fucking heart-wrenching.
I know.
Ugh,
So
man.
we went through our list differently. You did not want to do.
I didn't do
a
Zombie Jason. I really stuck to
specifically said to you, I want to include
And that's fine,
Zombie
because we get to
Jason.
talk
I think
about
we need to come up with a canon zombie spectrum now.
History standard.
I mean, on purpose, because I knew that we would have.
Everybody would have a lot of the same stuff. But yeah, no, let's just talk about the crazies, and it's definitely one of my favorite movies, and definitely one of my favorite remakes of all time.
Yeah,
It just didn't make my list because I kept my list more
yeah.
like specific zombie.
But if you
purist.
didn't, it's up there.
Oh yeah.
I get it.
Mhm.
All right, Alex, what is your number 5?
My number 5 was Zombieland.
Okay. All right,
Oh,
so we
nice.
did that.
Awesome. All right. So
And my number 4 was Fido, so moving along.
well, my number 4 was Shaun of the Dead, so we are chugging right along. here.
My number 4 was Zombieland. All right, Alex, number 3.
Oh, I'm actually done.
Oh yeah, right.
All right.
Oh, I don't think we didn't do that one yet.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Mhm.
We're still in the game.
This one because this is your favorite, and we're coming towards the end. So I'm gonna.
You don't want to do your pass?
All right.
So instead, Life After Beth.
Okay.
That's a cute one.
And where is it on your list? Is it number
3.
3? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Good.
It was cute. It was fun. I loved it. I love romance.
That's the
movies.
one with Aubrey Plaza, right?
Is the one
Yeah,
with
yeah,
Aubrey
yeah.
Plaza.
Yeah, really good movie.
I don't
Yep.
know if I've seen
Mhm.
that.
Oh, it's really cute.
Yeah,
It's really cute.
We were
She's a zombie.
I know. Thank you.
And he wants to still they still maintain a relationship.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Well, I'll have to. I
If you
know.
like warm bodies, you'll enjoy that.
Yes, and I
Yeah,
remember
absolutely.
seeing it. I just don't think I ever actually watched it because. Oh, so it's on Netflix. Okay. Because
And kind of in the same breath of like Lisa Frankenstein too. Like
Yep. Yep.
which I had to watch twice to actually like. The first time I saw it in the theater, I was like, "Do I like that? I don't know."
it's fun, but it's a little.
I know. And then next time, I was like,
It's very dry humor. That's the way I found it.
I had a lot
It's
of.
very dry.
I don't need to get into that.
The
but-
goth kids and the hot topic kids will
There
get
you
all
go.
the jokes.
And I got it.
Normies, not so much.
Not for you.
Yeah.
I had the second time I watched it, I appreciated it more. The first time I was like, I don't know what I thought. Let me think about that. Second time it hit different. So, all right. So did you do number 3?
My number 3. Okay, this is my last one we haven't covered yet. Okay. 28 Days Later is my number 3.
Okay. I did not put that on my list. I wrote it down, but I didn't because. Yeah.
It's just such a strong performance, and the
Yes.
ending where you're like, oh my god, just leave the girls alone. It's just so many strong feelings watching that, and that was one of the first zombie movies I ever watched too.
Yeah.
So that was an impactful one for me.
And they were the ones that really pushed the fast zombies. What year was that one?
Ooh.
Because we had fast zombies in Dawn of the Dead too.
Yes.
Oh
In
God. Fast zombies are
2004.
the worst.
But
Yeah.
If
28 Days Later.
if I need to be around zombies,
too, yeah, so it
they
was
get
a couple
better
years. They were.
slow.
I feel like they're the
Body
first ones that
performance.
really leaned
Yes.
into.
I agree.
28 Days Later was the first ones that really leaned into the fast zombies.
Cillian Murphy. Oh my gosh.
Oh
Just,
God,
his performance is
love him.
so good.
Well, and it's still going today.
Yes,
I mean,
yeah.
it's 20 years later, and we're still whatever.
Which I haven't caught up on all those yet.
Now, I'm probably not going to watch the Bone Temple because I heard it's not really zombies. It's more
Oh,
like
goodness, okay.
society's breakdown and what
Oh.
happens with the inner workings of these tribes or something. And there's very little zombie stuff in it.
We'll see.
Well, years later, I saw in theaters, and the audience reaction was the funniest experience. It was absolutely horrendous. I was in just the right mood where I'm like, "Oh, I like what they did," and everyone else was like, "You screaming and throwing a fit," and I'm like, "Oh, okay, I missed it." But no, I normally if I watched it with what they did to the characters, I would have hated that movie. But
Yeah.
at the time, I'm like, "No, that was nice." I'm like, they just got me in a mood.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I don't have it on my list, but I know that the first one, I liked the first one, and it definitely kind of set the tone for more of that fast zombie stuff, like Dawn of the Dead, which I loved, and some of the other stuff that we got from that. I just felt like as a franchise, it kind of went off the rails later.
Oh,
With
yeah.
this new one. The only thing I heard
was
about
really solid, but then the
years, when it got to years, the only thing I heard about the last two was like, yeah, there's a lot of dong in it.
There is.
That's what everybody talks about. I'm like, okay.
Massive, I heard too.
Like
look,
dirt
man, I'm not against. And I'm not against dropping dong in movies. That's great, no. But if the headline of your zombie movie is "There's a lot of dong in it," I don't know if you're doing something right or not.
Maybe. Whole different romance.
Like we said, they went off the rails.
Well, and I wanted to. We were saying, I was like, oh, if we're going to go see this, then the years later, I wanted to rewatch the other two, and
Which
we
I
never
did
got
too.
around it.
Oh, I leading up to it, I'm like, this is not the same franchise.
And then when we saw that, we're like, all right, forget it. I don't want to rewatch the old ones because it's just going to take time. Like, you start to prioritize things. You're like, nah, all right, I'm good. But
All right, so I'm on 3 now.
Yeah.
We already did it. Scooby-Doo Zombie Island, 1998. That's my number 3.
all right, well, my number 3 is Train to Busan.
Yeah,
So we haven't heard. And
That's my number 2.
I just have to say how high paced and anxiety ridden this freaking movie was, and between, I forget their actual names, but like the guy that's not the best father, and he's got his little girl, and he's just turns into the most protective father by the end. You're just like crying, and then the one that was having the baby and his pregnant wife, and it just, I put myself into their like shoes, like where you just feel like if my kid, oh my God, I do anything. I would do anything to get my child, and they kind of work together as father that took kind of wasn't really thinking about his fatherhood as much, and then the one new father becoming, who was like the best father, he wanted to be there for his baby, and I don't know, they worked together, and then it was just so much anxiety. I had so much anxiety.
Just talking about it again.
Yes.
Because there's so many.
And they're on the train, and the train running through, and they're fast. They're fast zombies.
Oh, yeah, and that's where,
I hate fast zombies.
Again, this is why, thank you 28 Days Later for giving us fast zombies. But yeah, Train to Busan, the inspiration for this show today. My number 2 zombie movie of all time. Rightfully so. The character development is excellent. The acting, amazing. I don't speak Korean, but
You know what they're saying.
they emoted, and the physical acting was so good. I could still read, you could hear the emotion even though you don't understand the words.
Like
that are
listening to
coming
the
out. You
opera.
can hear, right, exactly. You feel the emotion through the tones and body language. Amazing performances. The zombies, they did it. They did both practical and some digital stuff in there, and you got a little bit of that hoarding kind of stuff, where you got the World War Z, but it was so much better done. It looks so much better. I don't know. Sure, it's 10, 20 years, 15 years later, but still, like, oh my God, it was like night and day. And the scene, like you said, the tension in the scenes on the train cars.
And then there's one part where
the
wife calls, and she's like a couple ahead, and she calls the phone. She's like, I'm in train 5, and they're like all the way back in 12, and they're like, okay, let's go. And I'm like,
oh yeah. No, it's a mission. He's like duct taping books to his forearm and stuff. It was so smart.
Always keep duct tape here, my people.
yeah.
And that's the thing. Like the writing was so smart, and even like the supporting characters, the baseball team kids.
Oh God, yeah, with the bat.
So good with the bats, and they were like, it was so good.
Yeah.
The surviving like the attendees, the train attendants, the girls who were like attendants. I think there was only like 1 or 2 of them that actually lived. But yeah, I mean, just such a great movie. And like you said, but the main character though is the father, and they just do such a good job of showing at the beginning how he's like the absentee, so into business. You can tell he loves his daughter,
He's
but
a
he doesn't know how to
workhorse,
show it.
Yeah.
And he gets thrust into this situation, and you just see how much he loves his daughter. But and he grows as a person by the end that's all that matters. It was like the last thing on his mind at the beginning of the movie, and at the end of the movie, that's all that matters.
Yeah.
And that's like
I know, and we're crying.
character development. It's your hero's journey. I mean,
Have you
it's
seen
so
it?
good.
Started it.
Okay.
So good.
Just watch it, yeah. And it's not really ruining, but
Yeah, I'm not spoiling. I mean, but
it's
just
still a great.
it's his
still a great
motivation.
watch.
I mean, that's your
Oh,
motivation, and
so
that's what
good.
makes it such a great hero's journey in the movie. So
Sounds really
It's a really just well done movie.
yeah,
Bring tissues with
Yes.
you.
number 2.
yes, yeah.
So, and that's my number 2 off there.
Okay. All right. My number 2, I'm really excited about. This is kind of fun. The Beyond. Fulci.
Oh, okay.
So this is Lucio Fulci's 1981 The Beyond. What's interesting about this was actually not originally supposed to be a zombie movie.
Yeah, because I don't really associate it with zombies.
No.
But
Yeah,
guess
because
they
you
did
get
have some-
through. Well, and here's what happened: they got through most of production as it was just supposed to be a supernatural horror, but towards the end, the distributors of the film pressured him to add zombies.
zombies were hot. Yeah.
Yeah, because the popularity of his last film, Zombie.
You said
2.
early 80s.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
19.
Yeah, so that was
So
we need some more cowbell.
yeah, exactly.
Well, yeah, he was known for Zombie and Zombie 2 were big hits in the
Yeah.
Italian market, obviously.
Yeah,
Lucio
but
Fulci.
for me, the Beyond, the technical, the practical, the lighting, that's where my heart is at.
Yeah.
and with the Fulci films.
Oh,
So,
that's a good one.
Very good. All right. So we are on to our number 1, Haley.
Mine was Shaun of the Dead.
Oh, yeah, you had Shaun of the Dead. That's right. Okay. So I get to do mine and Steph's number 1 because I know we share it.
It's literally our inspiration on most
And
things.
if you haven't seen, if you're not watching the video and you haven't seen, I'm wearing the shirt that kind of gives it away, but there's a lot of stuff in front of me, so maybe you haven't seen it. It's 1985's punk rock Return of the Living Dead.
Yes.
Just, again, a masterpiece of horror comedy, of special practical effects, of extending the zombie lore. There was just so much that went into and added to Night of the Living Dead. And, I guess zombie movies had come a little bit, but they were still pretty much a certain thing. And then all of a sudden this movie comes in and takes the punk rock aesthetic of the 80s.
Yeah, we have Spider and
And,
Trash. We have all these characters, and then
Yeah,
even
you have Linnea Quigley,
Yeah.
Tom, I'm drawing a blank on his name, but he become a staple in the,
I don't have all their names. I just have I wrote down. Freddy's girlfriend Tina and his friend Spider, Trash, Chuck, Casey, Scuzz, and Suicide.
Yeah.
I just wanted to name.
there were so many great lines in there. We learned that, like the zombies talk and like the whole shit with setting more paramedics. Like they're smart enough to do it. Tarman, we get Tarman. There's so many iconic. Well, yeah, that's when we learned the whole thing about the brains. Like before this, zombies just ate flesh. This was the first movie where they were like brains, and they were like, well, why do you eat brains? And she's like, it makes the pain go away.
Yeah.
Like eating brains makes it go. They experience pain. Rotting and being dead, you experience pain. It's the first time we got talking zombies. You get in the head of the zombie a little
And
bit.
this is not a costume; it's a way of living.
Yes, well, yeah, Suicide with that line, iconic for punk rockers.
Yes.
All the stuff in the cemetery with the punk, like if you were a punk rocker, you partied in the cemetery.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So, and especially after that movie, if you hadn't before, you watched that movie, you're like, let's go to fuck cemetery now and party.
Dance naked on top of a tombstone.
And then the whole thing with with him at the end, Tina, I just want to eat your brains. The slowly turning. Dude, and who can forget the half dog?
Oh,
The
God,
practical
yeah.
effects in the 80s, they're like when the half
so
dog,
great.
and he's beating it with a crutch. It's fucking yelping. Oh my God.
It's such a good movie.
So much great stuff in there. Even the part where the cadaver comes to life and just comes running out of the room. car going nuts.
I know.
And they're like, and they have to get the pickaxe and put it through his head, and he's still going.
I gotta just stick it on to watch it in the background again. I love it so much.
Yeah, it was great.
I actually experienced that for the first time in theaters this summer.
Oh,
At the Everett.
wow.
They did like a
35 millimeter.
wow.
It was
25 millimeter cut.
My first,
that
my
would have
first
been cool.
experience. It was so amazing.
Oh, man.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm a little jealous.
yeah. We should dance.
That's the great thing. Like, I haven't seen a lot of people's favorite movies, so like getting to experience them with people for the first time.
It stands still. I think it still
Yeah.
holds its own today. It's just such a great movie.
Yep.
So it's definitely one of my favorites.
All right, so Alex, you're number one.
All right, back to not being able to account for taste. But look, this is your opportunity to get to know who I am as a person.
Yeah.
And also to suggest some zombie movies for Alex to watch, because she has a very limited catalog of zombie movies she has watched.
But I
We have learned.
saved, yes. But I saved the best for last. My favorite zombie movie of all time, 2008. Zombie Strippers. Robert England and Jenna Jameson star in Zombie Strippers.
It's a cult classic.
I haven't seen that one. I haven't seen that one.
So good. I had monsters and boobs are my whole
Yes.
brand. My whole thing.
Yes.
My
And
whole
monster
Yes.
boobs.
Monster boobs.
So it was great. It was a lot of fun, and this is also a turning point moment for me because I was just watching kind of box office horror, and I was like, like theme movies, whatever. Let's do it. Indie film. Boo. But then I watched. Somebody forced me to watch Zombie Strippers, and that's the moment that I fall in
It's
love.
pivotal. Yeah.
A pivotal moment for me.
Mhm. That's it. And who doesn't love Jenna Jameson?
They'll dance for a fee, but devour you for free.
Perfect.
Well, never in my wildest imagination did I think I would meet someone, especially a woman, a guy I might see it happening, but not a woman whose favorite zombie movie was Zombie Strippers.
Yeah.
This is the kind of content you can only get on Deadsville Horror Talk, folks.
And it was a life-changing moment. And you add that, it wasn't just your favorite.
This was a, quote, life-changing moment.
Yes, it was. Yes.
Amazing.
You only get it here.
All right. Oh, man. All right, man. Those are some impressive lists.
Yeah.
And interesting lists. How about that?
Never
I-
came out
Oh,
back again.
man.
It was nice knowing you.
I can't wait to read the comments. Like, people are going to be like, what the fuck?
Whole page is like, oh god.
Yeah.
They're gonna take away your zombie card.
Yeah, that's fine. I got it here somewhere. You can have it.
Oh man! All right, yeah, pretty impressive. Let's real quick recap. Everybody go over your 1 through 10. Just read the titles real quick so everybody hears. Haley up first. We'll give hers.
Dead Before Dawn 3D, number 10, Cockneys vs. Zombies, followed by The Mad, World War Z, Army of the Dead, Dawn of the Dead, Fido, 28 Days Later, Zombieland, and of course, Shaun of the Dead.
All right, for me, I had number 10, Zombieland. Number 9 was Reanimator. 8 was Dead Alive. 7 was Overlord. 6, Land of the Dead. 5, Dawn of the Dead. 4 was Shaun of the Dead. There's a lot of the Dead.
Yes.
That's a good theme.
It really is.
Number 3 was Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island. Number 2 was Train to Busan. And number 1, Return of the Living Dead.
All right. From number 10 all the way down to 1, 10 being first, Anna and the Apocalypse, then The Reanimator, I Am Legend, Shaun of the Dead, Warm Bodies, The Crazies Remake, Zombieland, Train to Busan, Dawn of the Dead Remake, and number 1, Return of the Living Dead.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Alex's zany list.
I mean, this is really who I am.
Billy Zany list. Yes.
More honest than this. But now they're all out of order.
Well, just list them. Just say them out loud. It's in a different order.
It's in a different order.
That's all right.
Shaun of the Dead, Zombie Island, Scooby-Doo. I had Return of the Living Dead, Dead and Breakfast, Swamp Zombies 2, The Beyond, Warm Bodies, Life After Beth, Fido, Zombieland, and Zombie Strippers.
Okay, there you go.
All right. Good.
Yeah. All right.
Let's do a couple quick honorable mentions. I had a couple that just
Okay.
missed, and then we'll wrap it up.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Real quick, I want to mention Wreck from 2007. It is a foreign film, I don't necessarily want to read subtitles all the time, but they remade this in America. They've made sequels to it. And the original, was it Brazil or was it Spain? It's from.
Oh, that I don't remember.
It's a Spanish movie. It's originally a Spanish movie. But they've made multiple. There's been 3 or 4 of them. They've all been awesome. But the original one is the original zombie outbreak in an apartment complex. All the power's out, and it's kind of a lower class area. So it's a shitty ass apartment, and a lot of it is in the night vision. Like she's using a camera. It's POV, she's using a camera, and the scares. You want to talk about tension and high level scares. This movie will creep you the fuck out. It's really, really scary. There's a reason they've remade it here in America, because it was very successful, but also super fucking scary. Legit scary movie. Wreck from 2007.
All right.
I haven't seen something that actually scared me in a long time.
Oh, everything scares me. I wait until you see when we go to the movies. I have to cover my ears.
Oh,
this
I was being scared.
Wreck 1 was in an apartment complex. Wreck 2 was on a ship. And Wreck 3 was at a bride's wedding.
Yes.
And that one was amazing. Wreck 3, the bride just takes control and just kicking ass and just blood. She's covered in brain matter and blood and everything. It's amazing. The Wreck series in general, excellent movies.
All right. The only, I said 28 Days Later was kind of on my honorable mention just because it kind of changed the game for everything. It's just not one of my favorites to watch. And the only other one that I thought was maybe worth mentioning, because there are zombies in it, is Cabin in the Woods. Because
I love that movie.
Yeah, and it's like on another level, but it didn't
But it's
seem.
not just zombies.
It was just, I was like, all right, I just mentioned, but that's all in my brain that I can think of. So.
Oh goodness.
I have 2 others if you want.
Yeah, I've already mentioned my other ones, but there's one that I don't know if I can actually recommend this movie or not, but it is very interesting. It's zombie adjacent, The Revenant.
Oh
yeah.
Have you seen that one?
Yeah. It's like a reanimated cop, right? Is it the one with the?
It's the one with the decapitated head that they talk with by using sex toys.
That's getting ready to go on ass now.
It needs to go on my list.
You might like it. I like it.
More dog.
I said pardon.
Their friend came back and they're I stimulated his vocal cords. Oh my god.
That's nice. All right. I'll throw an honorable mention in for Dead Snow from 2009. Is a really good one. Nazi zombies rising in the Swiss Alps. From the snow being defrosted. Really good practical effects in that one. And then one last one from me, the back to the high school theme that you reminded me when you said the other one, Dance of the Dead. Ooh. Dance of the Dead was a really good one where there's zombie outbreak and the class outcast has to team up with this ragtag group that includes his bully.
Bully's fun.
And one of the best things again, it's character development because sure you could just have this cool movie where these bunch of kids have to go save the other kids from the dance and yada yada, but you have this long-haired, geeky, gothy kid who's the star of the movie. He's really nerdy, and the kid that picks on him is this buzzhead, kind of rednecky hillbilly kid. and he's a real dick. But when they team up, you get to find out like his dad's a fucking piece of shit to him, and he's like beats him and stuff, and that's why he's all. And you get a little humanity from your, and that's like where you get the character, and the two of them become friends. Like through, he still picks on them through the things, which makes it funny. But yeah, you get really solid character development, and I mean, there's other characters involved too, but their relationship in particular was one of the ones that really made me enjoy that one. So, Dance of the Dead, a lot of fun.
All
Get
right.
a chance to check it out. So,
Mm-hmm.
all right, that's gonna do it. Good job, ladies. Thanks for joining us. This was fun having some extra voices here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, see, that's what's great about it. We all have different perspectives. So
yeah.
likes and
Yes, we'll put this out there on our streaming platforms, and the video will be on YouTube, and I'm sure people will tell us we're stupid and what should have been where. And,
yeah.
and
Give it up. Let us know.
tell us your thoughts. Put
Let
your
us
top
know.
10 in the comments, or if you want to.
Add one that we didn't even talk about.
Yeah, well, yeah, absolutely.
There's only hundreds of them.
Yeah.
Right. Tell us what we missed. So, all right, that's
All
going to
right.
do it for this week. Make sure that you like, subscribe, follow, all that good stuff. We're going to go check out Dolly
Mm-hmm.
after this, the new Grindhouse slasher, and we're going to have that review coming to
Yes.
you soon.
Yes.
So,
Stay tuned.
I gotta say, I watched the trailer and I thought, this feels like my house because I have
over to Dolly.
naked doll body parts everywhere. So I don't know. It might get me. I might not be able to do my job after this.
Oh, trauma. All
I'm
right.
so excited.
Well, make sure you also leave some comments for our new co-host. Let us know what you think, and make sure you tune in next week.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Boo Believers, stay spooky.
Nice.